funny. Look, it's blue tints on my hundreds. Life been going how I want it, yeah. Life been lit just how I want it, yeah, yeah. Now she talking like she want me, yeah. Ayy, wave. Look, life been lit just how I want it.
Fuck, I look like stressing. I be finessing. Dolo in my section. Built like a blessing. Fuck, I look like stressing. I be finessing. Got my muscle flexing. My money stretching.
Yeah, ain't shit sweet, ain't shit funny. It's blue tints on my hundreds. Life been going how I want it.
Big bands like a main event. Already paid the rent. Feeling like winning my favorite shit. Boy, I was made for this. Flex mode on gym rat. I been that young legend, oh. Them boys can't fuck with it. I ain't shy, I'ma let them know. All of my bitches be multiples of 10. I'm fed to win, All of my niggas be comfortable with sins from his to gin, Niggas be hating because I been ballin' and they gotta ride the bench again. Ain't gotta wonder, I know when she callin' that she tryna ride that dick again. Keep it a C note. Niggas is D-League, they could be more. I brought the A game, gripping them B cups by the seashore. Filling up my rubber band, 100 band, I need that. Big dog, no small bark, I'm cool on your feedback.
Yeah, ain't shit sweet, ain't shit funny. Look, it's blue tints on my hundreds. Life been going how I want it.
Fuck, I look like stressing. I be finessing.
Yeah.
Dolo in my section.
Ayy,
built like a blessing.
in that
Fuck,
T.
I look like stressing.
Wave, life been going how I
Got
want
my
it.
muscle flexing.
Okay. Mahogany tint on the skin. I feel like a 10 out of 10. If you hearing it, got in the plan. If not, then somebody been watching the kid. I made it out of a jam. I got some ribbons in front of me blocking. You stuck watching life in the stands. I know that you sick. The drink got me thin. I won't fold under pressure. I'm young and I'm reckless. I'm all the way in it. You see that I'm more than expected. My mind is a treasure. I get it. I get it. Deposit come from overseas. My coin up. I'm the bag boy. Yeah, I tote bread for the sound click. Pretty thing. Quick to crack a smile for me. Yeah, I gave it that joystick. Dab at the pin with no malice. Before then, I'm copping a mo with the palace. I'm out of the street, the ship in the jet. I used to be broke, I'm up a few chips. You can tell by the drip. Ain't nobody telling me shit. Won't smile for the flick, you know what it is. Ain't shit sweet, ain't shit funny. Look, it's blue tints on my hundreds. Life been going how I want it. Life been lit just how I want it. Yeah, yeah. Now she talking like she want me. Yeah, ayy. Wave, look, life been lit just how I want it.
Fuck, I look like stressing. Dolo in my section. Got my money flexing.
Ain't shit sweet, ain't shit
Fuck,
funny.
I look like stressing.
Life been going how I want it.
Fuck, I look like stressing.
With the power that we have, but there are those, sometimes that those fear. People don't understand.
Good evening.
What day is it today?
So, clear out the room, I'm coming through. They wanna see what I'm about.
What day is it today?
Oh, hell yeah, it's Friday!
It's Friday, bitches.
Just a minute, Jeff.
Good evening. Following podcast contains profanity, messed up videos, and a lot of messed up shit. Watcher, beware. Right, Darren?
Yes.
So get ready for a crazy ride. From our bar to yours. Cheers. Let's get it on.
Yeah.
Are you recording me right now? Get the fuck out.
I'm not fucking leaving.
The second
Menopause Podcast.
welcome to the fucking show.
You're so pretty.
You're an asshole.
You are pretty, though.
And we're live finally. Jeez, everybody's so impatient. Motherfuckers. Let me see if the camera's tilted. I've been having tech difficulties all day. Yep, I didn't touch the camera. Welcome in, everybody, to another episode
Take your sweet old time.
of the second MENOPAUSE podcast. What are you talking about? You have to just sit there and do nothing. I have to do everything.
Yeah, I know, and you're cutting in at our time.
Oh, man. Got the video edited and ready. Now I have to process it in my video editing software. But I was writing like the ending credits of today's episode so we can get it out and ready for Memorial Day weekend. So it should be out by either tonight or tomorrow morning. Yeah. Just busy all day. Well, we had a delay for our IRL interview at the Eldred World War II Museum. The head curator's relative had to go to the doctor. She's okay. And then we got at location, and then the phone wasn't working. So it was just like, repeat, fuck up, repeat, fuck up. How was your lazy day of doing nothing?
Really?
Yep, I'm going to do that because you're being a dick right now for no reason.
I am not.
Yeah, you were. You're like, hey, by the way, it's 8 o'clock right now. I'm like, jeez.
I did not come in here and say that, hey, it's 8:01. Oh, I didn't know it
TikTok's
was
on. You're like barking down my throat.
You're such a liar.
Mm-hmm.
I wish people saw what happened before you fucking turn the camera on.
Yeah. I was
And they
deep
know
in
the
thought.
truth.
I was deep in thought. That's the problem I have. So what did you do today?
I cleaned all day and made food. I busted my ass today.
Not at the house.
No, at work.
Okay.
The house doesn't need it. The house is clean.
Finally. Yeah.
I don't have to do my cleanings
When
like
the
I
kids
used
are
to
away,
do.
the house stays clean.
Yep. So nice.
It's just been such a crazy week by itself between planning this big day, Sunday's coming up, doing that. The Slay Sports is going to start. I think I'm going to have a hard time with that one.
Why?
I don't know. I'm not really a sports dude.
Well, you're getting into it, so
Yeah.
you better get into it.
Like I'm a good announcer, but I don't know, like that's why I need a co-host when I do that. Like somebody that knows the players, the game well.
Well, they should give you a roster before you do this.
Yeah, I'm getting there 8:00 in the morning Sunday, and they'll be like signing waivers by 8:30 and playing by 9. So that gives me an hour to like figure out where to set up.
Sure you know better not go earlier if you got to adjust your camera?
Well, it's not adjusting my camera. It was the app itself, Streamlabs app.
The app. Maybe you should go there.
Oh, I figured out what the problem was. I'm probably going to do a test tomorrow, sometime during the day tomorrow, and see what the problem was because audio is pretty good.
Audio is really good actually for that little
for
tiny
just one little
microphone.
mic, and
That was better than our first microphones.
yeah. And then, but the video was shrunk down to cell phone size, but it said online that if you start in portrait mode and you turn it to landscape, it doesn't switch the screen to big. It just stays there to this little screen. So I'm like, okay. So I have to start the stream out horizontally and then I can flip it back up, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be testing all that tomorrow. And before Sunday, and hopefully it just doesn't rain.
It's not supposed to.
It's not? Okay.
No.
It's probably going to be cold as shit.
It's fucking cold today. That's why I'm dressed like an Eskimo.
You had something cute on underneath.
I did, but I was so cold. I was like, fuck this. I'm not going to stay here and freeze.
We need to get these kids out of the house.
Why?
Like they move out.
Why?
Because one of their rooms is being a smoke room.
Oh my God.
You know that. I'm excited for that one.
Darren's.
No, that's storage. That's the biggest room. That's storage.
No, because that's going to be the lounge area.
It does get really
it
hot
has
in the
2
summer.
windows that can be open for the smoke. So,
well, it gets really, really hot in the summer and really, really cold in the winter in that room. So,
I would like to redecorate it and turn it into our bedroom.
No.
Why?
I'm not moving our bedroom.
Why?
Because I'm not taking apart our fucking mechanical bed. No. Hell no.
Just get a new bed.
Yeah, no.
What? It wasn't that expensive. We'll get one with a 2.
Yeah. We don't have kids to help us take it up. You'll have to help me take it up.
Hey, I helped.
You barely could pick the thing up.
I still helped.
Yeah, what? Watched?
I lifted things.
Yeah, when it was all up there, it came in a big box that you couldn't lift.
Okay, shut up. Maybe I'll work out by then and I'll have big old muscles.
Yeah.
No fucking no.
Well, it's like 2 years till that happens, right? Or no? Yeah, 2 years till
the daughter moves out, and
then we have only
hopefully
one.
the son's moved out by then. And
Yeah.
then we'll just have the younger ones, one permanent and the 2 every other weekend. Really,
Yeah.
it's gonna be weird. It's already weird.
I don't think so.
I'm getting one of those robots.
We'll find something to fill our day because we'll have more money. Just in food alone, we'll have more money.
Yeah. Maybe that's what it is. It'd be like we're dating again.
Mm-hmm. Be
Go
nice.
do stuff.
Huh?
Go and do stuff.
Yeah. Probably go somewhere for the winter and then come back up here.
Because if this is how PA is going to keep going, This is fucking ridiculous.
It gets
We're in
worse
May,
every year.
And it's just as cold as fuck, and the heater kicks on. No.
Yeah.
I'm not going to want to stay up here. My body's not going to be able to handle it. Not with my fucking hips.
Yeah, they don't lie.
Oh, my God.
What? Did you cut your hair again?
No, I have bangs. I did this a while ago. I just put them back because I get in my face.
Oh, okay. See, you're being so dramatic today.
I'm being dramatic. You just don't pay attention to me.
Yeah, I do.
I did this like 2 weeks ago.
I think it's because your hair on the camera side is wisped out if you look at it.
I did that on purpose.
Oh.
Why do you not like it?
Oh, I just wondered if you did it on purpose.
I did do it on purpose. Right before the cameras rolled.
Oh.
I did a little pop out.
That's cool.
You don't even like it.
It's
Now I'm
something
going to put my
new.
hair back.
It's something new. You know me. I don't like change. But I like it if you like it.
Oh, my God. That means you don't like it.
I like it. I really do. Is it the other side? Can that other side do that or no?
That side? That's the side I shaved.
Oh.
So that's growing in. Like it's starting to grow in more.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, it's different on that side.
Okay.
But I get annoyed with it, so I put it back.
Yeah.
There's only so much I can handle with my fucking hair being in my face.
It has been growing a lot faster since, you quit damaging it with your
Chemicals?
constant
I
chemical
want to do it so
dyeing
bad. Especially today. I was like, ooh, I want to dye my hair. But I'm like, nope. Just going to go all natural. And I saw a couple gray in there. So I was like, oh my God.
You did?
I did. Yeah, because I was double checking to make sure it wasn't something else that I didn't wash out of my hair.
Well, what's that?
Oh, you know what it was.
Thank you, D-Boy Weeze, for coming in and rushing everything. And I didn't even know he spent 40 bits to
get the angry.
It's not even in chat.
Where'd it go?
Yeah, it's not even there anymore. But he spent 40 bits. Oh shit, he spent 30 bits for a gigantic emote, 40 bits for on-screen collaboration, and then another 30 bits for another giant emote. And those are all from his new line of emotes that he had commissioned a couple of months ago, I think.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You got new emotes yet?
Mm-mm.
You need to get a new one of me besides the fucking hand one.
I have more of you, don't I?
No, it's just me jerking off 2 dicks.
You sure?
Yeah.
Thought we had another one of you.
No, it's 2 dicks. It's like I'm skiing. That's pretty much what it is. Skiing in my mouth.
Yeah, here's the one of you. That one's of you. Right there. There we go.
I only have like 3.5 days left of work.
Yeah?
I'm so excited.
Are
I'm
the girls
done.
excited? Is everybody excited?
I don't care what everybody feels like.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
fucking done. I need my vacation.
Yeah.
I'm just so done with people.
It does get daunting.
I even asked
How
to be
many months
transferred.
out of the year do you actually work, not for summer vacation, but
Not
for
with
regular?
summer?
Yeah.
Just regular? So August to May, end of May. August, September, October, November, December.
Mhm.
August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. 10 months out of the year.
Okay, so that's a lot.
But they give us these letters
Uh-huh.
of coming back and that we're seasonal so we don't get unemployment.
Okay. That's
Because
crazy.
some states you can get unemployment being what we do, but no, not us.
So, like, if you had to quit for, obviously not a medical or like a judicial problem, you couldn't claim unemployment?
No.
Why?
Because we're seasonal workers.
Because of the 10 months out of the
Yeah.
year? Wow. That's kind of freaking
It is.
dickish.
It's fucked up. Our whole system is kind of messed up because of like.
I wonder if Snow has that problem
we're
too.
One of the only people, one of the only school districts that get paid monthly also.
Yeah.
And which is, if you've never been paid monthly, it is a very fucking hard way. But
Yeah.
I'm used to it because ever since I've been with you, we've lived month to month with you get paid monthly.
Yeah.
So I'm used to that and I know how to budget everything to like
because
we did that like what 3-4 years before you got this
before
job.
I got this job,
and you were making bad money, but you weren't making enough money to even like consider the gas to go over.
That job, by the time I left, I was making $9 an hour, and before I even met you, I was raising 4 kids on that amount.
Yeah.
But it was my fucking tips that literally kept us afloat.
Yeah,
you know, I busted my ass for my tips because that was what kept us alive.
Right.
Literally. But this job, I was like, oh, wow, $10 an hour.
Yeah.
You know, like this was mega. But we always have created like a system where all our bills are paid.
Mm-hmm.
We always have money on the side for something, either for our alcohol, for...
Oh, yeah, we've always had...
the necessities, you know, for anything. You know, we've never really struggled like this month.
Well, we're not really struggling this month. It's just we didn't ration right to live the comfortable life that we're used to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not way where you started.
No.
Doing the real struggle, and we're not like where we usually are, where I can take an edible pretty much every night and there's still food in the house.
It's just we had a birthday and we kind of splurged on a birthday, but you know, I always make it work.
Yeah.
Like I figure out what we need to do to gas or the little essential stuff. So we've always been that good. Like you do all the bills and I make sure we have all the stuff we need.
Yeah. So. Well, what I noticed, like you said that a couple of episodes ago, where like I do all the bills, you do all the food. And then I'm like thinking, really, you make sure the money that you make is the savings, is the everything. And then you're like, hey, we have to get meat this month. We have to get dry foods this month, you know? And so like that comes out of my paycheck for that month because we ration it right. And then like when we're down on our luck, not living like we aren't normally, we dip into that savings that you have. So like I was like, oh, so when I ran out of money pretty quick this month, I was like, fuck, she's gonna have to buy like food and everything, and then we're 1 week away from the end of the month and we still have money. So I was like, I'm not worried.
I've been trying to like keep at least some money set aside for emergencies, because there's always, I swear to God, something that just pops up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
There's always something. So now I have a little bit put away that, okay, if we have to dip into it,
we got a breath.
So
you have to drive all the way to fucking Franklinville to take a package for the car. Yeah, that's where I have to do it because we don't have any locations near us.
That's ridiculous.
So
you can't even take it to the one in Eldred?
No, because I'd have to print it out. I'd have to print.
We don't have a printer.
Print the sticker out. Well, no, you have to have the adhesive sticker printer.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, and those are expensive as fuck. And if we had it, I'd be making stickers for the show, not return labels. So it's a give and take in our area. We ecologically we're pretty fucking safe. Harsh winters.
Oh my God!
Almost no threat other than bears, one snake, and one spider in the whole United States. Like, I'm like thinking about my friend because me and Nav were playing GTA the other day. I'm like, what like threats do you have up there other than like fucking polar bears and
moose?
Yeah, mises, you know? And he's like, really not that much. Probably crackheads. And I'm like, okay, take those guys out, you know? And he's like, yeah, pretty much it's like the cold is like the environmental problem that we always battle every year. But it's pretty easy living when you're up in the upper hemisphere, you know? Or
right.
Is it stratosphere? Stratosphere is when you go out of the planet. Hemisphere is... You don't know. Never mind. Okay.
You're asking the wrong
That's a question
person.
for
I did not pay attention in that fucking class. No.
Yeah. I miss my friends, but I'm doing a lot for the channel. I mean,
I'm very proud of you.
I tested out interviewing, like a pretty serious interview.
Mm-hmm.
Like we did laugh a little, but it was strictly, what was going on. And then the sports thing, I'm like more nervous about than the interview.
Right.
It's weird how I'm like a little nervous about a bunch of guys fucking around. I mean, I think Breen's team is named like Peaked in High School. That's their team name.
Wow.
So like, why would I be more nervous about that interview than a proper interview? I mean, I stuttered so much on the podcast. I think we all did. Like, there was a lot of ums and like like that. But like, I think Kyle, freaking amazing. He's naturally in front of the camera. He should be in front of the camera doing this for a living.
I hope you know I'm never doing that.
What? You really don't think so?
I don't think I can do it.
Like,
you think you have nerves?
Yeah.
I will literally shit my pants.
But it would be like interviewing somebody you really want to interview, or like a subject you really want.
That's like horror.
Huh?
That's like horror. I'd have to do like horror stuff to like.
Okay.
Or fucking. Like, I don't even think I could interview like Christina P. I'd probably fucking. Oh my God. Yeah. I'm like, oh my God. I can't. I'm sorry. I keep staring at you.
Well, that's why you meet them beforehand. That's why, like, so my thought process is why, like, last week I did the pre-interview just to like show them, hey, this is what I have. This is how I'll conduct the interview, and like to get a feel for your host.
Mm-hmm.
Which I've been struggling with writing a synopsis or a description of.
Is that what a synopsis is?
Yeah, like of what the content is made out of.
Okay.
And I'm trying to figure out like what to call him, because he is a guest on our show, but we were at his like location, his museum. So I've been struggling back and forth, asking for friends, like, what do you do that? Like, how would you say this? And I think I'm just overthinking it, but I just want it to be really good and really professional because it means a lot to this area, that museum, and it means a lot to me. So that's another thing I don't think I could do.
Right.
Like if you're like, oh, I want to interview. Well, no, because you like that person or that thing, so I would be interested. But if it was a completely like, hell, fuck no, why would I interview that? Like politicians, fuck no.
Yeah.
No. And if I was forced to do it, I'd be like, I don't know, you play pickleball? Like, I assume...
Hey, I said we should start doing pickleball.
I was going to say, I assume most politicians play pickleball because they can't play any other sport.
Why not start joining the masses and play some pickleball?
It's old people masses.
No, young people are doing it now.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of young people are playing pickleball.
Well, there's a 55 and up like location down in Florida. It's like all the 55-year-olds and up can live in this gated area. They are like avid like pickleball. They shoot skeet in the mornings. They golf on their location. It's like a playground for old people, and I'm like, I could do that. I could definitely.
See, I like
but it's
tennis,
like $2-3 million to live in there, on top of the house you have to buy.
Oh my God! Speaking of that, I've been looking at these houses on Facebook all the time.
Okay,
they're mobile homes.
Oh,
and they're like so gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like it says, oh, you only need like $5,000 down. I'm like, next income tax.
Why?
Because a lot of these are, I've always wanted just one floor. Just one floor, one open plan. And a lot of these are like 4 bedrooms, 2 baths and stuff. And I'm like, this could be a studio and this could be like this. And I'm like, no stairs.
but you're terrible with measurements.
Yes, I know.
So, like, you really need to learn that part before you pick
just like,
things.
I'm buying this. Boop. And then figure it out. That's what I do. I always like buy and then I'm like, oh, it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
Make it fit.
And it doesn't, and we have to throw it away.
We have to throw it away.
So, yeah, like, it would be nice to have that, but instead of like a double wide type thing, it'd have to be like a big ass square.
But that's the thing. These aren't like double wides. They're called modular homes, and you design them the way you want them. So
yeah, me and my mom would always visit those. Like there was a place not too far from here where you could visit modular homes, go through.
Owl homes.
Maybe we went
going towards Vandalia.
We drove pretty far for a couple of them.
Okay.
But like they were like, this is one of the models. They were awesome, but like you still had to walk up a staircase and then jump a gap, and I'm like, it's a fancy mobile home. What are you talking about? You know, they bring
are.
it, and like I was taking Darren to work the other day, and I was like, oh, this guy's lagging behind a little bit. You know how there's like pacer cars behind these homes, and I'm like, this guy's lagging behind because they have one in the front and one in the back of these big, you know, usually on both sides of the street vehicles. And no, there was another one. So he's like, oh, it must be a trailer park's moving. I'm like, those are too nice to be a trailer park. I think those are what you were talking about, modular homes. It'd be nice, but
I just like the idea of like one floor, especially getting older, just cleaning one fucking area.
One level of an area.
Yeah, one level, and not having to climb up the stairs and go back down the stairs.
I like the idea of a basement. I wish our basement would be more suitable for living.
We could always put in a basement, though.
Yeah.
It's just because that's the thing. If anything needs to be fixed majorly, it's the basement.
Foundation.
My sister hits it big.
Why is your sister going to win it big?
Because I know she's going to give me fucking money.
Why would she give you money?
Because she loves me.
Okay. I'm thinking maybe a car.
No, I'm going to be like, get us a modular home.
And I would be like, good, thank you for buying Anna a car, not me. Because I don't want anything from anybody. You know, like, I love your sister. She's awesome. I feel like I'd owe her for the rest of my life.
Yeah, she's always said she would, like, do stuff for us if she ever hit it big. And she's the one that's going to probably do it. So, modular home.
But I'm kind of the same way as your sister. Like, instead of homes, I'd be like, I fly into your city and be like, hey, you have work today? Yeah, call off because we're going shopping. And then I'd fly to my next friend's house, you know?
I just don't like shopping. I'm not one of those that go shopping.
I mean, I'm not going to go with them. I'm going to be like, you pick this out. I'll sit here either at the arcade or somewhere. You just tell me the bill, and then we'll go on a heyday for that.
And the crazy thing, though, is that video you sent me about millennials and their houses, all the black accents.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do remember that.
I was like, fuck. All the modulars. I'm like, oh, there's so much black accent on it. But it's so nice.
I don't know why we're attracted to that style of home.
I'd like to cash this check here and then.
Jesus.
I'd like to take you out for a steak dinner.
D-Boy Wheeze with 1,000 biddies. Jesus. Thank you so much.
Oh, my God.
Exclamation point hype. Rawr. How you doing, buddy? How's your stream going? He's been playing a lot of I want to say the right way. Not RPGs. It's like open world RPGs.
What does that mean?
So, you know how Grand Theft Auto is like open world? You can go anywhere, drive anywhere. That's an open world. Well, he does multiplayer MMORPGs. So that's like multiple players, multiple worlds, like open world role-playing game at the end. And he tries to get me in some of them. I'm like, that's really interesting, but then you have to sink your whole like stream or your like chunk of your life into that game, and then like you can't really drift away because that will get away from you because everybody is already on it all the time. So if you're not on it all the time, you can't advance as they are.
I've been getting the gaming itch. I think
Yeah?
that's why I've been so bored.
Okay.
Because usually around this time I start playing 7 Days to Die.
7 Days to Die. And that could be a open world RPG.
But I've been thinking about playing Dead by Daylight.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
We give it a try?
Yeah, I gotta get a PC first though.
Yeah. Yeah, your laptop, that little thing will not handle it.
It will not.
I guarantee it can't handle the like solitaire that we used to play on it.
Probably not.
Like I can't believe a computer from the school is like that. It's
That's
terrible.
not from the school.
I thought that was the school
No.
one. Where was that from?
From Finger Hut.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. But yeah, like I've been getting into a lot of shooters during the week. Then obviously Wednesday is SJRP, Thursday is horror game, and then Friday usually is another like just shooter, just to fill, because I don't want to fill those days up, because I feel like if I do, then I won't have the variety factor on my channel. And I like the variety. I like to be like, if somebody's able to be up at the same time I am, I'm able to go, yeah, let's play a game, you know? Yeah, it's whatever on the channel, Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But people keep on sinking me into like other games, like D-Boy Weez. He's like, you'd love this game. I'm like, I know, but I can't. I just can't get into it because like Dune Awakening's coming out.
Yep, Darren even wants it.
And
he wants it bad.
He was streaming the demo for like tickets to like be able to get the game for free.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, fuck, man, I really would love to play it, but I know it's a game where you're going to get sunk in. And like, you remember my cousin Mike, right?
Which side?
Mike, there's only one side of my family that has a mic on it. That
That
you
side?
know of.
That side?
My dad's side, yeah.
Okay.
He plays Ark, the dinosaur game.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like kind of like, he's like, it's pretty close to that type of feel of grind. It's a grind to like get this stuff. And I'm like, oh, damn. Like I've tried, I've done it, but it's just too hard to keep up with it.
Darren's probably going to get Doom before you.
Oh, that's fine. I want people to get Dune because I'll watch you play it. That's the thing. Like if I don't play the game, I usually watch people play it.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's like a side scroller and you're boring.
Yeah.
I don't watch it. You have to be very happy or very intently knowledgeable about it. That's why I won't play Rust at all on stream.
Uh-huh.
Because it's just too much of your time. It's almost like SJRP. Just a lot of your time has to be in city, and I'm like, I can't. I could do one day.
Right.
And SJRP really likes that I can do one day a day or one time a week. And like they know my schedule is just crazy now, so yeah. We haven't even hit our first video. Ooh, this one's an ouchie too. We have a few ouchies.
Few.
Yeah. We have 5. I had to make sure we had 5.
But you haven't even done an opening clip yet.
I know, but so our opening clip, since the baby AI craze is going around, I figured let's put one on the show that we haven't seen.
Oh, tight, yeah. Blue, yellow, pink. Whatever, man, just keep bringing me that. And what did I say, man? This guy can cook. You're all right, man. You're all right. We're gonna make a lot of money together.
Just remember who you're working for.
What did you say?
I'm just saying, they gotta know that they're working for you.
Like they don't already know that?
Nah, I'm just saying.
Are you saying that they're stupid? Okay, so you're not saying that they're stupid. So I don't understand. Are you saying that I'm stupid?
Nah, come on, Tuco. I'm I'm just saying.
No, you're just speaking for me. Like I ain't got the goddamn sense.
So this is crazy that
so
they.
cute.
I know we're gonna keep on going, but it's crazy how like accurate it is. You know, it's so
cute.
crazy.
That's to speak for myself. Is that it? Is that what you're doing?
Tuco. Why don't we all just relax, huh?
Heisenberg says relax. Orale, Holmes.
Orale.
Jesse.
I'm relaxed.
Oh
man, look at that! Look! Whew. That's messed up. Okay, Heisenberg. Next week.
Oh my god.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
They've been making it really good ones. I don't know why this like became such a craze. Maybe because it looks so good, or it's like
It's adorable. Like our videos are so adorable. We need more clips of us.
Bit Bear USA. I'm offended. Hey, Brit Bear. You know who that is?
How are you?
Do you know who that is?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
It's been a long time.
You changed your name.
I love seeing your TikToks.
Yeah. And he's gotten better. Like you go down to his first TikToks of his puppetry.
Mhm.
It's like he's just starting out. He got better like puppets. I mean, it's crazy. He's been doing really good. Yep, play one. You gotta pay to play in this channel, buddy.
We need to do another clip of ours as babies.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
You know how hard that fucking shit is?
I'm sure it's really hard, but like, there's some other clips out there that are probably really funny.
Well, like doing just ours, me, 2 jars, and then me and Dust from Dust Off the Mic was daunting.
Mhm.
It was just so daunting, especially Dust Off the Mics, because a lot of the scenes where I'm like just fucking around with bottles and like pouring shots is no audio, so I can't like do anything. Like I have to type everything out, and like it's so much to do.
I want to see me with bangs on a baby.
Huh?
I want to see me with bangs
Yeah.
as a baby. I think it'd be so cute.
And like the better quality camera we get for our stream, the better quality I can get these videos to go off.
Mhm.
Because when I did ours, it was like I had to take screenshot, and then like enhance the picture so the AI could like register it, because it was like, it's too blurry. I'm like, motherfucker, can't you get it?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because we're not blurry on TikTok. Just saying.
No, I mean, we're not blurry on any of the social media, but when you zoom in and like pick up the video,
Mhm.
it pixelates so fucking bad. There's nothing I can do until we get better equipment. Play my damn TikTok, LOL. Nope. Maybe you should watch a little bit more, because I'm pretty sure you can activate that at 12,000 points. Peer chips. You have to have that many. You've been watching for a long time, bro.
I spent mine the other day.
Yeah.
Got 5.
Or okay, how about this? We're going to be going on a break in about 40 minutes. Send me your best TikTok and I'll do it, because we're friends. I think that's a better idea. I've got 0. Wait, what? When you changed your name, did it erase all your like stats? That shouldn't be right. That's crazy. Because wow, that's kind of ignorant. TikTok or Twitch.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the second last 2 videos. Send me the link in Discord or however you want to send it to me. I'm not doing research right now. I've been doing stuff all fucking week.
Yeah,
There's
that's why
no
our show
fucking
was,
way
our
I'm
show
going
was
to
late. Our show was late.
Yeah, I'm not doing more research on a whim right now, bro. I'm sorry. I know they're funny because I saw his one. While you're here in chat, who's the other puppeteer? I saw there was another puppeteer in your videos. He's got crazy new puppets. Have you seen his new ones?
I have.
They're really good looking. I wonder how much they were.
Puppets aren't cheap.
And
Cheap.
yeah, I met Brit Bear in
Oh my God, it's
VR.
been years now. Since
VR
we moved
chat.
into this house.
Was it when we moved here, or did I meet him back at the old place? Because I was heavily in VR over at the old place.
I know. Maybe it was the old
I think
house.
it was the old
I think it was
place.
like the year before we moved over here.
Yeah. And then, like, we drifted apart, but, like, I've never lost a spot in my heart for him.
No. Everybody gets busy.
Like, he had his own thing going on. Like, he was creating his new idea of his puppetry. I was like, dude, that's fucking cool. And, like, the sock was a big take, but, like, you could see, like, the starting of it and, like, growing bigger and bigger, like, the idea and, like, his performance. So I was really impressed when it got to, like, the level, like, now he can compete, you know?
Yep.
And that's what it is, you know? I guarantee he has a bunch of followers now because of that.
Oh, speaking of weird people. So I'm going to watch the new Pee Wee Herman documentary.
What?
There's a Pee Wee Herman documentary that just is dropping today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's all he's talking. It's before he passed away, of course. But
he died?
Yeah, he passed away.
When?
Last year, I think.
Really?
Yeah. That one broke my heart. I love Paul Rubens because
Yeah.
I was huge into Pee Wee when I was a kid.
Yeah. And he was funny on other shit other than kid shows.
But it's him, and he doesn't like having control of his own documentary. So it's kind of nice to see him behind and finding everything out about him and everything. And he's talking about when he got arrested and all that stuff. So I'm sure I'm going to cry on that too.
So you're not going to watch it around me?
No, just like fucking shit. Handmaid's Tale. Like, what the fuck else am I not watching around you? I'm waiting till Sunday to watch.
I just got your message on Discord. All right. I'll chat. I'll vet it before we put it on the show. That's awesome. I didn't know he died.
He
how
passed
old was
away.
he?
Oh.
He was like 60.
Why am I using my phone? I have a fucking computer.
Yeah, but that's slow as fuck.
Hey,
Google. How old was Pee Wee Herman when he
Paul
died?
Rubens. That's his name. I loved it when he did Blow.
He was 70.
Herman, whose real name was Paul Rubens, died on July 30th, 2023 at the age of 70.
2 years ago.
August 27th, 1952.
He was
I
70.
loved it when he
Okay.
did Blow because he did such a good job in Blow.
Oh, well, he was in Cheech and Chong as a cokehead.
He was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That a lot of
As a
people...
cokehead?
No.
Okay, we're talking about cokeheads now.
Yes, cokehead.
That's different.
Actually, he says something about drugs, and he's like, "But we're not going to talk about that." He's like, "Oh, wait a minute, we just did."
Yeah.
But a lot of people didn't realize that Paul Rubens played in the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer. They had no clue who he was because he had a goatee and he had long hair. They're like, "Who is this guy?" And it's like, dude, it's fucking Pee Wee.
Was he the same vampire in another movie where he was overacting?
Actually,
is that him?
I think he did that because he was infamous
Yeah.
for that because he's like, ugh.
Yeah.
And he recurred that one more
in
time
Buffy, right?
because everyone's like, "Oh my god, he's doing it."
Okay.
Yeah,
so yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I've always known a lot of actors. I'm deep into watching movies. So like I just got 4 movies from Kyle Dunn from the World War II Museum. Like, because I was like, what's 3 movies or what's one movie that you want people to watch before they come to the museum? Just to like, you know, warm them up to the museum.
What'd he say?
He said Saving Private Ryan right off the bat. And
Watch
then
that because of
my
you.
book's over there. One's Tora Tora Tora.
Never watched that one.
And
I've heard of
then
that.
I don't want to get the other one wrong, but it's a remake of an original. He's like, either of them are great, but he liked the remake better. Fuck, I don't know what it is, but yeah, he's like, I'm like, do you think it's like a cliche that people do that? Is like, honestly, they did so well with that movie that I mean, you could say what you want, but it's a really good representation of what was happening in the Pacific and shit. I was like, okay.
Well, you're the one that got me to watch Saving Private Ryan because I've never watched it. And of course I cried.
I learned today that Fury had a bunch of...
That's a good one.
But it had a bunch of inaccuracies. I was like, what?
I believe that.
So well done, though.
I feel like it was like exaggerated on certain parts because it, the storyline was a little fucking extreme. Right. But that one I watched because of you, and I like Fury. I like anything with fucking violence.
Yeah.
But like I love Full Metal Jacket. That's like one of my fucking top like any war movie. But Saving Private Ryan really fucking, that one fucking killed me. I cried so much.
Well, I don't know if it's the length of the movie or how well they made you attached to each character so fast. Because like at the beginning, you're like, who's going to survive? Who's going to be... Because they had a bunch of actors that are well known now that just died, and you're like, wait, I thought they were going to make the whole movie, or like more story about them, and it's crazy. You're good. You raised your hand. Good girl.
We had to talk today about my ADD. But I think with Saving Private Ryan, it was the fact of when they stormed the beaches, it was so fucking like that was the closest representation of that. And it was so gory, and it just
vivid.
It killed you. Yeah. Like you're like, oh my God, this is what people fucking, because it's just nothing but fucking gore.
Yeah.
As soon as they get off those boats, it's just nothing but fucking horrendous shit. It's like, how are they surviving?
Yeah, like anybody.
That was so realistic that it's just like, holy shit. So I think that's why that movie's so fucking
iconic.
It won so many awards.
I mean, it still wins like reoccurring like things, awards from being like the most watched or something like that war movie. So it's, I mean, for a curator to say it's probably a good idea to watch that before you come to the museum. I mean, we need you to go there, like off camera. I need to take you there.
I can't go to that room.
You need to go to the Holocaust
room. I can't do it.
You do. It's.
Why do you think I've never watched Schindler's List? I can't do it.
It's a great movie.
I can't do it.
But like,
I can't.
I talked a little bit on the podcast about it, and like, even though it's a small room, I think that drives it home more because it's a small room, and I think they got like my idea and like my feel about like how that room was. Because it's not like gory, it's not like, you're not seeing like the walls are painted blood and all that.
Yeah,
it's just the strict facts, and
that's
like artifacts of it, and the like tightness of it. So like it makes you feel uneasy already. So it was just really interesting, and I hope I don't get banned on Twitch or YouTube for releasing the full footage of like the discussion. We only talked about it. They're not allowed to film in it. You're not allowed to take pictures in it. And I understand why, but it needs to be, you need to be able to visit it so you don't like repeat this history.
Yeah. I get that.
I think that was a big major thing that we were covering on the podcast. Cause I was like, no fucking way is this not going to be talked about,
See, my mom, she made us watch a lot of stuff about that.
Yeah.
Growing up because of our heritage, that
and that's
we
another
had
thing.
to know about that stuff and the horrible things that happen.
Yeah.
So it's hard to see that kind of stuff and what was done to people.
I think if you did what we did, that quick, just like a quick tour of it before we did the podcast, I think you could handle it. And then if you wanted, but then if you wanted to like open the books and look at every picture, you could.
Yeah.
Because like it's a little display room, and it's a lot of like the artifacts are mostly Nazi, Nazi youth, stuff like that, and then there's like pictures and a big piece that I told you about. And you guys won't know until you watch it on YouTube or the live. But it really drives it home. And like the first time I went in there, because that's a new exhibit from when I went as a kid.
Yeah,
they didn't have that room. They didn't have anything like that. I mean, they had it shuffled around, but to like contain all that evil in one room, and it's such a tight room. It's so weird.
It's just I think it's horrible because like on the fact if I have family there was on two sides, you know. Yes, I had one side on the bad side, but I also had family that was lost in the other side. So it's like it's very conflicting. Because that's like you make jokes.
Yeah, because like I go,
it is insane.
I didn't bring this up on that the earlier today's podcast because like I don't think it's a place to joke when you're actually thinking and really feeling it, but to relieve the pain, yeah, I'm definitely joking about it. I have to, because I can't fucking like cope if I don't joke. Like it's a defense mechanism. And like some people cry, some people get angry, some people just research and find out every single little bit of detail like as much as they can. So people figure out ways to cope with that type of stress. But like we were watching, what movie were we watching the other day? There's a lot of blood. Just came out for free on the services.
About Novocaine?
I don't think it was Novocaine. It was a horror movie.
We watched that was a horror movie with a lot of
Hunter watched it and he freaked the fuck out.
Oh, we watched Terrifier 3!
Yeah.
Oh my god, I loved it so much. It was so good. I really liked that movie.
it was just, I was numb to...
Yeah.
It was like I didn't have comedy. I didn't have like figure it out. It was just so numb to like just a constant gore of the movie. It was a great movie. But it was just like, okay, yep.
See, I'm okay with
that's crazy that they figured out a new way to put blood in that area.
That to me is cheesy and campy.
Yeah.
So I can do that stuff because I'm like, oh, I grew up watching this stuff, and it's like, this isn't real. I know it's not real, but he's funny, and this is just cheesy fucking bullshit. Now, when I get into serious shit,
right?
Like some of the movies,
you have to go through the emotions
that you've like. Okay, you have to watch this if you want to get onto my level of horror movies. Me, I'm like, this can be real life. This can happen, and it's so fucking horrifying. It's like I can't like mentally fucking accept it. And I've watched some fucking serious shit,
right?
That. Like, it sat with me for days because I'm like, this could fucking happen. And there are sickos out there like that. And it fucks with me so bad. I don't like watching stuff that has too much reality to it compared to, like, this is fucking stupid and cheesy and dumb.
Yeah.
Like, he's fucking... like, that's stupid to me.
Right.
So I can handle that stuff. But when I'm, like, in an instant, I'm like, this could happen... I'm done. I'm like, there's something flipped in my fucking brain, and it just fucks with me, and it sits with me for days.
That's why, like, I started early. I mean, I was afraid of Chucky when I was a kid, and I'll never get my dad on the podcast ever, but they let me watch Chucky, Child's Play. And I freaked out. It was, but I kept that with me till I remember. And then, like, every other weekend, we'd go get another one. So I build up my tolerance from a very young age. I think maybe that helped, but also my curiosity of, like, how fucked up can a movie get Because I mean, like, yeah, you can go online now, but you had to find a source, either books, movies, or like word of mouth of terrible stories. And movies were my way to actually feel emotions. So I did all my emotions when I was a kid to a teenager, and then now they spurt out in weird areas in my life, and I'm trying to control that. I'm trying to keep that shit under wraps. But I mean, it's a thing you have to go through to get that tolerance up. Like, I know when you're like, okay, I want to get to this level, I'm like, you have to go this, then this, and then finally, it's kind of like when we watched the Return. Remember, we watched that last weekend.
Oh yeah.
It's about Odysseus and the Odyssey.
I liked it, but I liked the original.
Actually. Yeah, I was like, we need to watch the original because you're gonna be completely lost and you're not gonna understand why the fuck is he having such a struggle.
Yeah,
and it's crazy. It's like what you said, campy, type of movie, but at that time it was Hallmark. And it was like, you know, fantasy and everything. But you need to find out like the lore before you watch the serious part of it. And I remember getting at the end of the movie, you're like, I don't really like this one. It's too serious.
It was way more serious than the other one. Like, I got more information about him. You know, like I got to his storyline. I knew what was going on. This one was just straight to the end. Like,
yeah, that's why I knew.
What the fuck? Why is he naked?
Yeah. When
is he dick?
I was really excited to see this movie because one, fucking jacked as shit.
He looks good for his age.
He looks really good for his age.
Good for his age.
And then two, I knew it was about him already back home. And I'm like, there's no way you're going to cut that bitch out. Because it's so important.
Yeah.
To, like, the Iliad is what they're referencing. So, like, the Iliad is the adventure and the tellings of a story about Odysseus and his men going home and getting home, conquering his home, and, you know, happy ending.
Yep.
That movie didn't really feel like happy ending.
No.
But, like...
There's no fucking happy ending,
and then most people know... Wait, No. The Odyssey. The Iliad is about war and them getting ready to go to war. The Odyssey is the one that's, you know, the... Most people like the story.
Yeah.
Where the other one's like... We had 10,000 troops from this country, 10,000 troops from this country. Until they actually get on the beach and take the beach, it's a terrible story, apparently. I never read it, but I did read the Odyssey.
See, I like Troy. I thought Troy was such a good movie.
That's like a chapter.
Yeah.
Of the Iliad, and the Iliad is fucking crazy big because you have all the kings coming together. The story of Hephaestus, I think what's his fucking name? The guy that visits from Troy to the king, steals his wife, and takes her. I can't think of his name.
Because the girl is Helen of Troy. And then it's Henry's brother.
Yeah.
That causes all this shit.
Some like Hephaestus or some
He's
stupid
a fucking
shit.
dick. It's Orlando Bloom.
Okay, that's what you know of as, but it tells a story of like how it started and like not just that started the war, but there's kings that were greedy, and you know that's why Achilles and Odysseus were on the same page. They're like, this doesn't need to stand because whatever's happening between these sex people, it's affecting our people on our islands, on our areas. So like they did it for their people and, you know, the brotherhood and, you know, stuff like that, where there was kings that were like, hey, he took my girl and shit. It's like, calm down.
Well, she was the most gorgeous woman ever.
But it like, that's not portrayed until the end of the Iliad. More like it touches base of it, so it's weird. It's weird.
But I think I liked that whole Odyssey thing because I was a huge fan. It reminds me of Hercules.
Yeah.
with Kevin Sorbo.
Yeah.
I watched every fucking episode of that
Right.
when it came out because I enjoyed those stories. I do enjoy that kind of storyline.
Xenon.
I did like Xena.
Yeah. And then they mixed a couple episodes.
Yeah. I enjoyed that stuff. But I like Spartacus too. Like I enjoy Spartacus, but I like the Gladiator movies too. Like there's certain storylines I can get into. Like I don't like the romanticized stuff. I'd rather see violence, you know? Like I don't want to see like Cleopatra and all that stuff. I don't care about that. I want to see some fucking fighting.
Yeah.
Like I'm fighting for my life. That's what I like.
I'm more fantasy. Like I love mythology to its core. Like I don't care so much about, Gladiator. I'm like, okay, the action was good, but then like the stuff in between, it's like, okay, you're talking about political bullshit and you're being a whiny bitch. Like, shut up.
Oh,
I'm waiting for a
God.
god to come down and be
Oh,
like,
my
hey,
God.
stop it, you dummy. But I've always been fantasy based.
Yeah.
Which like you've turned me on to like a bunch of movies that I kind of skipped because I was like, I don't know, it's too close to this. Like Labyrinth, or I think that's what it's called. Labyrinth.
With Dave Bowie?
Yeah. You got me to watch that. You got me to watch Willow.
I love Willow.
And they should have been in my realm, but like I don't know, they were not.
Right.
Because I don't know why.
Because I think that the trailers for them kind of portrayed it as like this cheesy, like, it's been done before. But with like, once you watch it, you get attached to these characters. You're like, okay, I get it. And it's a good storyline.
Well, like I'm doing now with my life in movies, I don't watch the trailers.
Yeah.
And that's what I did when I was a kid. I just looked at the cover. So I don't think the cover caught my eye of the movie. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I watched, what is it? Lady Heart or something like that?
Lady Hawk.
Love that movie because the cover was like dramatic.
Well, that's the same realm as Conan and shit. So.
Oh, yeah. And Conan, I loved Conan. But like when Labyrinth, the cover wasn't what I wanted.
Yeah.
Willow, it wasn't what I wanted. I saw somebody with a wand. I'm like, okay, they're doing magic. Come on. And then I watch it now and I'm like, that should have been one of my picks when I was a kid too. But I just stayed away. Like Star Wars, like got straight into like space when I was going through the ages. So
I had to watch that because my dad is a Star Wars fucking nerd. So every year it was the same time. We had to watch Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, I'm so sick of Star Wars. So.
And being on a religious side of the family, living with them, I was very strict with movies too. So if it looked anything like the movies that I had to be watching at home.
Yeah.
And Willow, Labyrinth looked like
it does have that.
Not Hallmark, because Hallmark had some bangers, but they had a Bible movie production, and I hated it. It was boring. It was reading. I was like, "Is this what's going to happen?"
I could see that with the covers.
So
for sure.
that's where it went. But yeah, I mean, I watched the original fucking Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, you have.
And
stoned.
Yeah, I'm probably going to take an edible on this break. We'll BRB. I got to pee.
Good, because we're going to talk about my first horror experience with my parents. So,
you had a horror together?
No, you talked about your parents exposing you to horror movies. Hey!
Not much further. I think I'm going to just jump right back into my apartment. Almost there. Okay. We're good. Oh, God damn it! Help me! Help me! Thank you for the hearts. I need it. My heart hurts. Oh. Aha, see this? I'll fucking burn you, bitch. I don't like that a lot of houses in other countries have the light switch on the outside of the bathroom. Because people can fuck with you. Like, I got kids, and they'd be like, ha ha, dad, ha ha, ha 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 ha. Yeah, right. They wouldn't do that to me. They do that to their mother. I would do that to Anna. Oh, ooh, that just opened. Oh, what the fuck is that? Control, yes, to crawl. Oh, there's hanging dude, this guy has murked so many people.
And you could see like all the lumping from the implants.
It's called cellulite.
From the implants, because that's not all real.
Okay,
that's implantation.
Okay.
So with the implants,
implantation.
With the implants, the implants.
You did not just say that about Cardi B.
Their implants. What was they saying?
You better hope nobody clips this or ever sees that.
I love Cardi B, but her implants need
and
to be
her
replaced.
implantations.
They need to be replaced.
Bro.
They need to be replaced.
Oh my god. Yeah. Sure.
Because like.
Oh god damn it! You fucking cat, bro. Oh. That wasn't even that bad of a jump scare, but I'm so on edge. Uh-oh. That's an expensive light, motherfucker. That better work. It keeps getting... Why does that look evil to me? It actually looks like a trident. I have that on my back. I can swim. Is it in the fridge? There was only one beer. Like, your dad's not gonna know that you took his last beer. Oh, fuck, I would know. Oh! Why are inanimate objects scaring me? Fucking books? Really? Is it the shininess? I hate this game. He won't let you go. Who won't let me go? He's already dead. Okay. Oh, God. I'm sorry. I can't help you. I feel kind of like a dick for leaving these people. I could go get help. I could help them. If I could just escape. What does that word mean? Anybody read Russian? Pretty sure that's Russian. Okay, where's my ciggies at? Oh, they're over here. The parents left. I can smoke now. See, I knew it. I don't even know what brand ciggies those are. They look like Pall Malls. You're not gonna open a window, dude. This kid's a badass.
Body. Huh? Anything good in it?
No, there's nothing left.
Oh,
a secondary gun.
You know what that
There's
you
like a
just did
purple
there,
vest that's chalk.
Chris? You just gave us a dick tease. That's not nice.
You got what's coming to you.
Come back to the door.
All right.
You're dead, Buddha.
I can't fight back, you piece of shit. Hey, we're beating this guy up.
Christ alive.
Нужно скорее вставить пробки.
I need to insert the fuses quickly. Oh, motherfucker!
Блять!
Oh. Where's the fuse thingy? I think this is the last weekend before the new month. Yeah, it is. Okay. Jesus. Thank you, Garrett. It's already starting. It's already starting, and we haven't even started the fucking game yet. God damn it. Stab you. Yeah. Get out of here.
Oh.
Oh, okay, all right, I'm sorry. Sorry picking on you. Didn't mean it. Can't go in there. Oh, it's a... Oh, what the fuck is that? I'm sick and tired of these baby games, bro. Oh. Shut up. Fucking laugh at me. Am I in an apartment? Ooh. Oh, that put a chill down my spine. Oh. Somebody broke up with their girlfriend. Oh. Wait, is that two faces? Is she a two-headed woman? Why would you break up with that? Oh, I get it. Pay for your crimes. How much? I found bags and bags and bags of money. Oh! That's a big bear. So it has to be something in one of these rooms. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, goddamn pictures! We're taking everything off the walls, babe. I'm done. This is not happening in the house.
Hello.
Hello. You looking dapper.
What?
You look so handsome.
Ew, don't call me handsome.
Why?
I don't like that.
What do you mean?
I'm not handsome.
Everybody, she looks handsome, right?
You're such a cute girl.
See? All right, there's noise happening, but I don't know. That's the door. 2 doors opened. Oh, fuck! No! Get out! Get out! No. You could jump over that, motherfucker. Oh, my God. Oh, they're leaving. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Yeah, get out of here, Mom and Dad. I'm gonna go have ciggies and fuck the babysitter. You'll download this and play it, right? Oh, there's keys and a brain. Well, I'll begin. My name is Andre, and I eat people in my free time. Ew. Bro, in his free time, you're just like, ha ha ha, it's fun. Boom. Why is that pointed towards... Let me out! Oh, please let me out! Please let me out! What was that?
Oh, fuck!
Oh,
Why is there birds down here?
You're so lucky that missed the mark.
Oh, God. I can't handle people scraping ice. Oh, my God. My skin just... No. No. No.
Okay, clip
No.
that, please.
No.
Chat, please clip that.
I'm already freaking out. I'm freaking the fuck out right now.
Okay.
All right, well, here, next one. What is your favorite color of crayon?
Orange. Duh.
Just plain orange.
Fucking orange is the best color of all time.
I think I'm good. Yep. Oh, God damn it! Are you still there? Oh. 3 minutes. What is that? Am I using a musket? And you have a speaker? Then what's this for? Apparently it has the best sound ever.
Are you recording me right now?
Oh!
Get the fuck out.
I'm not fucking leaving!
The second
Menopause Podcast.
Welcome to the fucking show.
You're so pretty.
You're an ass.
You are pretty though.
And we're back. welcome in. Welcome back in. So, I did see the clip that Britt Bear sent in, and we're going to watch it right now.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah. That's a pretty good one. Yeah, he's gotten way better.
Oh, yeah.
He's gotten so much better. And I don't know if he's doing that with both hands or if he has like somebody helping with him, but that's way better. A little thing I can give you advice, get a green screen. I know the apps are really good, but the green screen will be leagues ahead of that. Well, probably not for that guy. For this one, perfect. You know? Good job. Good job. I'm happy that you're doing something you love. And we watched another video. Did I delete that one? Yeah. All right. Let's talk about your horror movie that you watched with your parents.
Like you said, your dad was the one that got you into horror movies.
Well, he didn't. He just let me.
He let you. Okay. So, yeah. When we first moved over here, my mom is the one that exposed me to horror movies. And the first movie that I ever saw was a movie called The Curse.
Okay.
And it had Will Wheaton in it.
Yeah.
And it still has traumatized me. I know there's still an effect on me because of that movie. And it was the fact of it was a meteorite and it affected the water.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a big reason why I don't drink water from a sink. I will never. It's like always had a huge effect on me.
Right.
But my mom's always exposed us. And that movie came out in like fucking, like 86.
Yeah.
So I'm like 2 years fucking old and it still sits with me.
You didn't watch it when you were 2, though. You watched it when
my
you
mom
were like...
exposed. That movie will always play in my mind. Yeah, but you watched it
when you were like probably... I would say 5 or 6 to actually get a core memory. You're not getting a core memory at 2.
Be surprised.
I don't think so.
Because it's always sat with me. Always sat with me.
Okay, so when I picked up Bentley the last weekend, and I was watching the Final Destination movies, and he's like, "What is this?" Like, you don't remember this? He was about 2 years old. And I thought he was sleeping beside me. And it was Final Destination 4? Is that the one with the bridge?
Okay, so first is plane. Second one is with the logs.
The cars.
Third is roller coaster.
It's 4.
So 4, yeah.
And then 5 is the...
beginning.
Yeah. No, 5 is it wraps, it's like a prelude. But yeah.
Yeah.
But
which I'm excited
yeah,
for.
so it was 4. Hey Juice, welcome in. I gave you a shout out on YouTube for our last episode. But yeah, I was like, you don't remember any of this? He's like, no. He's like, it's a scary movie, I know that. I'm like, yeah, and I told him the story, and he started laughing at the story of him when he was a baby. You gonna type who you talking to?
Actually, I was wrong about when The Curse came out.
Oh, 72?
1987.
Okay. Yeah.
So I was 3.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways.
I can't remember that.
I told him the story, and I was like, you're a baby. Thought you were sleeping, and next thing I know, you're giggling at a terrible scene. He's like, what scene? I was like, the bridge scene where everybody's, falling and dying, and you were giggling. And he's like, "Ah, that's so me." I'm like, but he didn't remember it, so I don't. I think it has to be.
I think it's different.
You watched it when you were like 6 or 7, because if it came out 87, you probably watched it in 92, 93. I bet.
No. I will disagree with you because I have memories from the 80s that stick with me, especially like with my grandmother.
Yeah.
Watching I can vividly remember watching the news with her laying on her chest, and that was the late 80s when we did that. And then like when the first death was major in our family, that was late 80s when that happened. So yeah.
See, maybe that's what it is. It's just so prominent in your brain.
There's a lot
where
of
I'm like, I can remember certain things too when I'm young, but it's like the blueberry field, like it's just a wimps. But it also might be because I've been putting holes in my brain with alcohol for so many years.
Yeah. But I don't, my thing is the memories I have, they were good memories. So like watching that movie is like a good memory for me, even though it traumatized me.
Yeah.
But like, it's always the good I remember. It's the bad that I have to be reminded of, but I still don't get that memory back.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the opposite way. It's always the bad memories, and then I have a hard time remember the good and the dates of even good things. I'm like, what year was that?
Yeah.
You know, like I just can't comprehend it. So
yeah, my brain remembers good. Your brain remembers bad.
Yep. Yeah. Ouchie? You feeling ouchie?
Yeah, let's go. Let's watch people get hurt.
Since we were talking about good and bad. Ouchie time!
Oh shit! Oh shit! No! God, please, no! 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 Oh, that's gonna hurt!
Ow! Ow! Ow, Charlie! Ow! Charlie! That really hurt!
All right. We only have 5 this week, but the last one is almost didn't make the show. Thank God they kept the story going. I don't understand anything they say, but here's number 1.
Oh,
Oof.
That's tailbone. That's not even balls. That's tailbone. That fucking hurts. Have you ever bruised your tailbone?
No. I thought I did. I thought I broke my tailbone, like the tip. Nope, it wasn't even bruised. It was, I think the doctor said it was slightly disturbed. That's what it said.
I've hurt my tailbone. And
but yeah, that's definitely not
hurts.
balls, dick, or anything. That's straight up in between the cheeks.
That is the most painful thing ever. You can't even
you can't do anything.
You can't even lay because they can't fix it.
Yeah.
For one, you can take medicine, it still doesn't fucking help it. You try to take a bath. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This is
you
so
have to get
bad.
that the pregnancy Oreo thing.
Hemorrhoid pillow.
Yeah, the hemorrhoid pillow. Yeah.
It's so fucking bad.
But with just that little speed he picked up, I mean, he wasn't going crazy fast, but that speed, that jump, that drop, yeah, that got fast real hard.
Yeah, I've never broken a bone in my body.
Yeah, okay. You're lucky this is real wood.
There's actually like a genetic thing about that.
I wasn't saying yeah, okay, because I didn't believe you. I'm just saying I didn't think you were gonna fucking knock on wood.
They have a genetic. It's like a very. It's all about genetics. If you've never broken a bone in your body, it's all about your genetics of like your past family members, everything like that. If you've ever, how strong is your genetics?
I don't think that's completely true because I broke a bone.
My mom's never broken a bone.
But I was doing stupid shit. So like your body can, no matter how tough your lineage is, shit's gonna break. You're not fucking invincible.
No, but I'm just
I guarantee
saying,
if you did what I did, you'd broke your fucking wrist.
I've done some fucking crazy shit in my life. You act like
Wait, no, it wasn't my wrist. That was a sprain. That's when I fucking got
TV.
Yeah, it was the TV.
The TV is what broke your arm.
Snapped my fucking arm in two.
But I've done some fucking crazy shit growing up, and I've been fucking hit in the face really fucking. I mean, this motherfucker, because we were playing volleyball, and he full force. I mean, went back and hit me in the fucking nose. Still didn't break my shit. Like,
yeah, but
I have very
you probably
strong
broke
bones.
your nose, but you probably didn't you probably broke it, and then later on you broke it again, and now it's not disformed. Yeah, no, it's true.
I've never broken a bone in my body.
Your nose isn't a bone.
There is bone there.
Yeah,
I've never broken a bone in my body.
it's cartilage that
I
usually
got
breaks.
strong bones.
Okay, well, you want to put that to a test? We'll do a test.
You know how many times I fell on the ice and still never fucking broke a bone?
Okay, yeah.
I got strong bones.
Okay, yep. Next year or this month, you'll probably get hurt.
No, I will not.
I'm just saying. I don't want
Not
it
gonna
on you,
happen.
but it's gonna happen. Number 2, probably this right here.
Never ask you students to do anything we wouldn't do ourselves.
Fuck that.
I didn't know you were. Oh my God.
I don't think she would have broke a bone there, but she definitely hurt her tits.
Oh yeah.
Those titties are well, one, they're in a harness, so they're pressed out, and then you hit. Yeah. Ouch. Ouch.
That's like a trust fall.
Number 3.
Wow, wow, wow. Je crois que c'est Mignon qui a tapé la guitare du clochard en plus.
Oh!
I don't know if that was staged, though. You know, it feels like a little bit of staged.
Maybe.
I mean, I've never gotten hit by a guitar.
They're kind of hollow, aren't they?
You're not good ones.
Good
ones are
it broke away,
well made.
kinda.
Yeah, I think it was staged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 4 wasn't staged.
Oh my God. That hurt so fucking bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you just walk into the ladder? Yep. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah. Get the fuck away from me.
Yep. I'm the same way. That's one thing we can agree on.
Yeah.
We're both that way.
Yeah.
As soon as we get hurt, it's like, okay, you need to just fucking go away right now. I don't want anybody to ask me how I am.
Yeah.
Just fucking leave for a minute because I'm about to fucking tweak the fuck out.
Which is probably a bad thing to do to people, if you think about it, because if you're past, get away from me, and you're going to die, you probably shouldn't do that. But yeah, that's definitely, I don't think it's concussion, but that's a dad injury. That's a strict dad injury. You hit your head as a dad like that, it's usually on a ladder or a fucking fridge that's open.
Fucking hitch.
A hitch on your shin. Just dumb shit. All right. This one almost didn't make the show. I'm thankful that they did pictures and stuff. I'll just fucking play it. It's fucking gruesome. Oh,
he's alive.
Yeah, he is alive. I didn't get the translation. I was supposed to do it today. I was so busy. But you can see the skid mark of his head.
Oh my God.
On the pavement. And I know they were doing an ad for their the material right here. I mean, what a way to go. But yeah, he's okay. He survived. Yeah.
Why is it always men?
Oh yeah, because why women don't have the balls to do.
Oh, we have the balls. We're just not
you don't have the balls to do stuff like
dumb
that.
enough to be like, oh yeah, let's really get hurt.
Like,
now.
what would you do for a laugh?
What would I do for a laugh? Not that dumb shit.
See?
A queef or something like that. That'd be
Yeah,
funny.
but that's like what bodily harm could you get yourself into for a laugh? It's usually bodily harm that is guaranteed a laugh as long as you don't die.
Okay, so this is like what my mom used to do. Like if we were in a store or something and something was like laying on the ground, if she told me about it and she's like, go fall on that, so, money. It's like, no, you told me about it. I'm not going to intentionally hurt myself because I know there's pain. Women aren't going to be like, yeah, let's cause pain to ourselves. No. Nah.
See, that's where like you guys
Men are different.
You guys have caps on what can be funny, where we will do pretty much anything to make a laugh.
You're attention seekers. That's what it is.
It's not just that, but it's laughing. It's usually derived like very strong emotions. So like laughter, anger, and like honor. Like we want that. So like honor would be like, what can I do to like do something to like honor everything? Anger, like I'm gonna break shit. I'm fucking mad.
Yeah.
So there's evidence, and laughter. Like there has to be evidence of that laughter. Where you guys are more methodical about it. You're like, oh, okay, like I can write something up. That's funny. You guys are very shadow people.
I would do the trend type of where the kids are like, they yell at the mom. I would push that where they.
But the comedy isn't in you guys. It's the dad.
I know, but
reaction.
Still, I would push that limit. I'd be like, hey, tell me to shut up or something
Yeah.
I would push that, but then I'd like.
So
I hold him back to where it's like, oh, it's a joke, it's a joke.
Yeah, but you could orchestrate.
Yeah.
It'd be easier for you guys to orchestrate, but like to be the butt of the joke, to like, I don't think you guys could like handle that part.
No.
From pain, from emotional pain, from being like you're a loser, like everybody knows that like you have a little dick, or a long vagina lip or something like that. That'd be devastating to a woman.
Yeah.
Where men are like, haha, I guess that's my personality. Let's mold it,
Yeah.
But like you guys think differently too.
You
guys really do think differently and like more emotionally, but it's smarter in a lot of ways, but then it's dumber in a lot of ways because there's no risk. You've like calculated it.
Yeah, we're very calculating when it comes to our kind of like fucking jabs. Because we'll be like, how are we going to piss him off?
Yeah.
In our brain, we're like, okay, how am I going to get this motherfucker? And Dane Cook said it fucking best on the fact of usually we only have to say like a couple words.
Oh, yeah.
And we're fucking good.
Just like your father.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's all we have to do. And then it just sits with you guys and it just brews a little bit. You, not so much. But
I'm a weird person.
But
I'm a very weird person.
I've dated, yes.
Yeah.
If I were to say that,
Yeah.
it fucking it
crippled their mind.
It
Yeah.
does. And it's like, gotcha.
I don't know what it is like about me that like I'm not saying I'm stronger than that. It's honestly a weakness. That
but I've never tried to like dig you like that.
Well, no,
ever.
I'm not saying that, but like just like either I catch on to it, I'm like, you're fucking with me. I know you are. I either catch on to it or like I'm totally oblivious to the idea. So like you would say like, oh really? Yeah, like your dad, and be like, okay, yeah. I did that once. I think he did that once. And I'd go kind of like into woman mode and be like, did he?
Yeah.
I don't think he did.
But
I try to prove it wrong rather than dwell in it and
but
shit.
with you, I've never had to do that. Like I've never had to have like some calculating move to like try and get your attention or try to piss you off because we've never had like an argument where it's like vicious, where we're like trying to dig at each other.
Yeah.
It's never been
the
like
pranking
that.
would be the closest.
Pranking is different.
We got to like digging, but like you got me a couple times really good.
Once.
You got me a couple times.
I've gotten you
a
once.
couple
Don't
times.
say couple. I've gotten
The pregnancy
you once.
scare thing. That was a good
backfired.
one.
That does not count.
That was a prank.
You got too fucking excited.
I was so
that
excited.
was not funny.
And
The
then
egg thing
the
is
egg
the
thing.
only thing I've ever claimed and will ever claim that
Yeah.
I got you on.
But like afterwards, I was like, all right, I'll get you later. And that drove so much fear. I already won.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I guess that's it. And then I still prank you and stuff. But
Yeah.
like the pregnancy one, which even though it was a happy thing for me,
oh my god,
it was
so
like
pissed.
it was like you weren't so pissed. You're like,
I'm like, what the fuck?
I knew it was a test. Not when it was happening. I knew it was a test afterwards, and then I knew I passed that test when that happened, because I could have done two things that would have been like, okay, he's a real person, because that was at the beginning of a relationship, and you're
Yeah,
like, like I could have done two things in your mind. I could have been excited or like shrug it off.
Uh-huh.
Or like, you need to get an abortion. And you're like, that guy's definitely not for me. But I did even more of number one. I was like, really? Are you sure?
Yeah, you were way too fucking excited.
Let's fucking go, bro.
Like, what the fuck is going
that
on
was like
right now?
6 years ago. Like, I was so excited. I was like, my doctor said I couldn't do it. I got it twice now. Let's go.
Like, what the fuck is going on right now? Yeah, but we're not calculating people to each other. We've never really
honestly,
said hurtful things to each other to like fucking
yeah.
be
We
like-
always try to lift each other up.
to demeanor each other. We've never done that, and I'm very happy that we never have.
Yeah.
Like, you've never like put me down
Right.
ever. Even if I'm like in the shittiest fucking mood, you either like, okay, what is going
I
on?
usually try to make you laugh
Yeah.
at all times.
But
of the
you're
day.
like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Something's wrong. What is going on? We're going to talk about this.
That's something I think you hate.
Even though I'm like,
Yeah.
you know,
I think you hate it.
I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Let's just get it out of the way so we can figure it
But
out.
either way, it's not like you've ever like thrown something in my face to be like, well, fuck you. You know, like, then I don't care.
Yeah.
Whatever. You've never done that.
I can't. I'm trying to think of like one time. It's usually alcohol. Is the
Not
problem.
even when you're drunk. Have you ever?
But like, you know what I mean? Like the fights that people would say we had are through alcohol, but
we still, you've
we
never
done
you
anything.
have never
Yeah.
ever like,
But like
tried
today,
to like put me down.
right?
Even when you were like, I'm done. I'm fucking done.
Well, people on the show watching the show probably would say way different, but
I don't think so. I
think
really
they
don't.
would. I think they would. They'd be
I don't
like,
think so.
Some people don't get our comedy, and they're like, "Wow, he's abusive," because I pick on you a lot. But
You pick
like,
on me, but you're not like,
but like today when
demeaning about it. You're funny about it.
yeah, when I picked you up from work and we were doing our rounds and doing stuff, and I was
when
like,
you yelled at me.
yeah, see, there it is.
You said I was yelling. I'm
Yeah,
like, I'm not yelling.
you were fucking raising your voice. I'm
I
like,
did
let me
not
try it.
hear me
Yeah.
yelling.
No, but you asked me to tell the story of today, and then like you interrupted. I'm like, you gotta work on that, and you're like, what? I'm like, yeah, for the show and stuff. It's always for a purpose and not to change you. Like, I'd rather you do that all the time and like know that you're doing it. Like you've shown me that you're doing this, especially emotional.
Yeah.
Like I get the shark eyes, I get silent, and I'm like, oh, I would have never known. And I don't think you know at that time when I told
No.
you that today.
But that's
Because
no.
you were sober. I'm like, maybe it's just a drunk thing. And then you did it sober. I'm like,
it is.
oh, fuck.
It really is. I don't have ADHD. I have ADD because
Yeah.
it's usually when I'm like,
It's only storytelling, too.
It's always when like I'm having like a crazy day. I have so much shit that's like running through my brain
Mhm.
and I can't focus. So I'm just like all over the place.
Mhm. And I gave you ample time this morning. We're coming back to the rest of that, but I gave you ample time this morning to tell me everything. I'm like, picked you up. I'm like, how was your day? You kind of looked upset. Are you okay? And you told me that. And then I'm like, anything else happen? Anything? You're like, no, I just cleaned a little bit. And then you're like, hey, you tell me my day. And then, hey, I need this. I'm like, yo, what is happening?
Well, it was the fact of like I had so much shit already. Like I'll have so much shit built up in my brain that I can't get it out fast enough. And then like I was more worried about you not having to turn and like fucking be misdirected. And I'm like, okay, I just want to know about his podcast, but I'm like, oh my God, I don't want us to have to fucking go a different way.
Why didn't you want to go the different way?
Because that's longer.
Yeah, for what? What was so important?
I needed alcohol.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Why are you leaving that little detail out of your story?
Anyways.
You've been getting so good at stories. Now you're leaving details out that makes you look bad. Interesting.
Plus, I felt like when you were talking to me, I was like, what is it, my alcohol? Because you're like, you need to change. I'm like, what? Me being sober?
I didn't even think about that.
That's all I heard.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
I didn't think of anything else. I'm like,
yeah.
Sober? What?
Yeah.
Like, that's all my brain heard after all the other shit on top of my brain.
I really didn't think of that at the time. I was like, you're just screaming at me, and I'm like, okay, I'll just wait till... I won't even tell the rest of my story because I'm like, oh yeah, we'll just go... We'll go straight to Portville and get your alcohol. And then I waited. I was waiting for you to talk. You're like, oh, you want to hear my story now?
I'm like, but that's the thing. Like my brain, I'm just like, okay, I want to hear his story, but I don't want to like be like, okay, we got to go here.
The urgency comes in your brain.
There's
fast.
so many, and it's like I have so much to tell, but it's like I don't want to unload everything at once because
Even though
I know
I gave you ample time too.
I know it's gonna be fucking very confusing because when I get upset about things, it's like so scrambled in my fucking brain that I don't want to rant and come off as like a lunatic because so much shit like builds up and frustrates the shit out of me, and I don't want to ramble.
Right.
Because if I ramble, I feel like nobody's going to fucking understand what I'm saying.
Right.
Because I'm rambling. So it's like I gotta try and pick my stories that I want to follow, and then eventually they'll all come out, and then I feel better. Okay. So it's so much in my brain that I'm like, I want to tell you and get it all out, but then I want to kind of like let it slowly come out. Because then I'm more calmed down. I'm not
you can articulate
as frantic.
And make me understand it better.
Yeah. I just don't want to sound like a frantic fucking psychopath.
Right.
Like, why are you so mad about this? Like, it just sounds crazy.
Right.
But I just want to be like...
But you're also probably processing it in your head and trying to figure out, was that really even noteworthy to talk about?
Is it really something I need to be upset about? But then I'm
you've told me... like, you know, major things that were happening in your day, and then later on, like maybe before bed or like on the podcast, you just like add that little note, and I'm like, why don't you tell me about that? That's really important. Like hitting your foot or dropping that thing on your foot.
When I hit my toe, yeah, that was
like
bad.
You didn't tell me about it. That wasn't the important thing. It was more of this story. I'm like, that sounds way more important than that one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, but I was happy that you told me, like even nonchalant and be like, did it hurt? Is there a mark? Like, you know, but I don't know. I think it's good that we check each other. Really.
We do. We really do.
You know, like usually it's weird that you're married to an idiot in emotions.
Who's the idiot on emotions?
Did you hear what I said?
You said married to an idiot on emotions.
You're married to an idiot in emotions.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Because I can't pick up on either my emotions or other people's not emotions, but like intent a lot of times.
Uh-huh.
Like I read people's core and I'm like, oh, they're a beautiful person. And you're like, they want to fuck you. I'm like, what?
Okay.
What are you talking
It's
about?
only certain
Like-
things that you're that way because
Yeah.
because I can't agree with that statement because you do pick up when there's something wrong with me.
Yeah.
Very like you're like there's something wrong.
It's usually anything. Yeah, I can.
It's just like what's going on.
I can instantly know.
But I'm the same way with you
Yeah.
because I pinpoint. I know exactly.
Are mine very obvious compared to yours? I don't think
I know the way I look at it is with you.
Uh-huh.
If I know something's coming,
Okay.
like something bad
It's
could
like
happen.
you see clouds in the distance.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
like, this is going to affect his brain in a certain way. And he's going to start acting a certain way. Like today, when I was like, okay, don't let this get to you.
I told him about that, by the way.
I was like,
you know that?
did you?
Yeah, I was like,
But
I told Anna.
that's-
I was like, you better be there, motherfucker.
But that's how I know you because you'll take certain things. There's certain things that do get to you. And I know it
Yeah.
gets to you because you start getting a little fucking edgy. And it's like, okay, don't let them get to you.
Mm-hmm.
But me, it's like you're like fucking right on with fucking everything when it comes to my emotions. So it's like, yeah, you don't notice when girls hit on you. So
Well, and it's like I don't know my own emotions. So like I think I'm very emotionally not in tuned with stuff. So it'd be like my own emotions. Everybody else, I could figure like, oh, that guy's mad. She's
Yeah.
upset. Like it's usually negative. I think like I feel like you're a good person, but I never see like, oh, you like me. You know, I'm always like, do you like me? Like I'm always like that. You know, like today after the podcast, I was like, you think it went good? Like, I feel like it went good, but I don't know, like everybody seemed happy and pleasant, but I couldn't get a read on like the core actual feeling of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, Breen was like, oh yeah, I think we killed it. Yeah, don't worry about it. He's like, did I do anything wrong? Or like, I'm like, dude, you blasted out of the water, bro.
See,
You know?
you're very quick on your friends. Very quick when it comes to your friends and stuff.
Yeah.
That you're like, okay, what's going on? Something's off. So you're quick on that, just not your own
Yeah.
emotions.
And it's already, it's like too late before I realize what emotion I'm in.
Yeah.
Whether it's anger, hate,
But usually
happy.
it's like, I'll be like, hey, okay, I know what's going on because usually this is the same thing that gets to you because there's only a couple things that get to you.
True.
It's very small.
It's
for
limited,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
I think
very
that's nice.
limited.
I think that's easy
That
for
is
you.
very nice because there are limited things and
Yeah.
there's certain dates also that I'm like, okay, time to check in.
Yeah. I think I've conquered a little bit of those though.
Actually, we've had a really great year. I'm just saying.
Yeah, like because I didn't know about that till you told me about it because nobody tells me shit, especially when it's me. And you told me, you're like, yeah, every this day, it's usually death days.
Yep.
Something in my biology fucking comes out. But like this year, I was like, just warn me a week before or even the day of, be like, hey, it's this day. I'm like, oh.
You've done really well this year.
If I don't, maybe if I know that day's coming, I can be like, okay, I process it. And then if anything bad happens on that day and I don't know about it, I think it remembers.
Yeah.
You know, my brain's like, you know what happened last year, right? You fucks. Really? On this day? Of all days? You know?
This year has actually been pretty fucking good so
Yeah,
far.
like
really has.
grandma, grandpa,
The dates have
all
been
of the grandparents.
the dates have been rolling in and
You know?
doing good.
Yeah. It's crazy. I don't know. I've been, maybe it's also keeping busy.
And you're not drinking as much.
That's true. Well, I mean, that's just started this. Did it start just this year or?
Yeah, it was this year. No, last year. Last year is when you started having the issues.
No, that
Where
I
you're-
slowed down.
Yeah, because you're
Okay.
like, I'm fucking done.
Wow. And it just like builds up. I don't even notice that like I haven't done that. I was like, oh yeah, it was like last month that I slowed down drinking. Like that's
It's been a while.
But that's my brain. It's just like it compresses everything so I can categorize like the clips in my head. Like, I remember that one time. You know?
Yeah, but you've done so good. It's like, it's crazy. It doesn't even feel like you were that person before. Like, I don't even know who that person was.
It wasn't a long time that I was that person. Like, I had control over alcohol for a hot minute.
For a hot minute until bad things happened.
And then, like, fun and coping, which I was already doing with alcohol, like, it became too much because alcohol was another problem.
Yep.
And I'm like, now that I did this, like, step back, like I think I talked to Brian about it today. And I'm like, yeah, like taking that step back from like, you know, drinking every week, maybe not even every week, you know, just once a week is way different. And he's like, yeah, I mean, I don't drink anymore. And he sticks straightly to marijuana. And I'm like, I've been dabbling more into marijuana. I don't think I'll ever be a smoker of marijuana.
Yeah.
But like that's a lot chiller time, and it's only when I'm at home. It's kind of like alcohol after the DUI. Like I'm like alcohol only at home. Now it's marijuana only at home. I mean, like I think I'd enjoy eating edible and like going on a nature hike and shit, but it's a lot safer. It feels natural just to be like, let's just veg with the family and pick on everybody.
Yeah, that's
It's really
pretty much
fun,
what it is.
you know?
We just fucking laugh our asses off about stupid shit. The stupidest shit.
Lurking for the long haul. Let's go. Are you working right now, D-Boy? I know he's lurking. Thank you for the lurk. You're awesome. I took an edible on break, so.
That'll be kicking in, and it'll be flashlight night again. I don't
Not
know what.
flashlight.
I said flashlight.
Did you?
Yeah.
Because you're slurring your words.
So every
You're
time.
just gonna skip that bitch?
Yeah, I am. Every time he gets high, and this is how I know he's high. We have a remote control
Pause.
for our bed. What?
Pause.
What? This
You
is a
can't-
funny fucking story.
I know. You can't just fucking say we have a remote control.
For our bed.
Yeah. We're kind of fucking bougie.
It was cheap. I got it on sale.
Okay.
But anyways,
Well, she's the deal breaker. I'm the money maker.
if we were bougie, we'd have the two separate ones.
No, we wouldn't.
Why?
You really want that?
What?
That would drift us so far
I know.
apart.
I don't want to get stuck in that crack.
Yeah.
That fucking scares the shit out of me. I don't want the crack.
And then what happens if like Final Destination kicks in?
Yeah,
you push
fuck
the
that.
button.
Yeah, fuck
Because I
no.
pushed the button and
You did
walked
that
down the
last night.
stairs.
You did that last
I did that
night.
on purpose because I had a controller in my pocket. But
Fucking went.
yeah, but imagine the one night I did it and I pushed the button when I got up and went downstairs to pee really bad, and I come back up and I'm like, you're crunched in. You're like,
You
what
did
is
that
happening?
to me.
Yeah.
You did that to me when I was passed out.
Continue.
I woke up to fucking.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, what
I'm
the?
like, why'd you move the bed? You're like, damn it. Fucking damn it.
But there's a special flashlight on our remote, and every time he's stoned, he'll be like, he starts giggling,
Yeah.
and he goes, right in my fucking eyes.
Yeah.
That's how I know you're stoned. Every time you're like fucking creeping around the corner.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say
Fucking with your flashlight, fucking getting me in the eye.
it's usually
every single time.
It's usually whatever we're watching, I'm like, I'll make a comment and you'll be like, oh my fucking God. And you'll look over or look around.
Every time.
And I'm like,
Every fucking
and it's just
time.
and
I'm
it's
like,
so bright
I'm
for
like,
a bed mode control.
spots in my eyes.
It's such a bright light. I was like,
Every
this is
fucking
such
time.
a good purchase.
It really is. I fucking as soon as you start kicking, I love it. Because when
Yeah,
you're like,
you did it the
oh,
other night. I noticed that.
I think I'm gonna have to shut the TV off. No, we're not. Put your legs up and you are fucking out.
Yeah.
It works.
Well, even when that happens, I don't know what it is. I feel like kind of like a bitch when restless leg syndrome happens because it's prominent, most prominent in women.
I don't have it.
I'm just saying, like, more cases of women have it than men. So I'm like, oh, little bitch, you know, like I'm a girl, like that's what it means to me. And then on top of that, of the fraction of women that have it, they're pregnant too. I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm an emotional woman. Fuck, dude. And you know, I know that it's crazy hard to do anything you guys do with your body for pregnancy, but like as a dude, hearing that in passing by as a statistic of why you have restless leg syndrome, you little bitch, I'm like, oh, I feel so degraded.
I've had it a couple times, but it's usually if I interact medicines. So I try not to because I do not like that fucking feeling of kicking my legs and having to kick my legs. But it might be, you have to figure out like what
I know
you've
exactly
taken.
what it is. I know what it exactly is.
What is it?
It's because of all the, I don't know how to say it so we don't get banned. The attempted of unaliving myself with drugs. So doing that changed everything in my body so many times that I did it. Changed so much in my body that it crossed some wires. So yes, it is correlated with medicine usually, but sometimes it's very rarely. Sometimes it has like a residual effect from that abuse.
Right.
And that's why I kick my legs and I have that restless leg. It's never, which like I Googled it and, you know, I talked to my doctor too. And he's like, is it ever when you have something important to do tomorrow or you just can't sleep? No, it's usually when I'm dead ass tired and I'm taking, you know, something to sleep to like be comfortable. And I'm like, what happens when you don't take it? It's like, well, I mean, I stir around, but I usually go to sleep without the problem. He's like, it's the medicine. It's any medicine. And it's usually over the counter. It's only over the counter medication for sleep aids, unless it's pure.
Oh, God.
It has to be on brand. It can't be cheap little, I just saved 50 cents at Dollar General because I got this other bottle that has way more of it, but it has all these additive shits. That's usually the one that gets me. But if I take pure, I'm good.
See, if I mix melatonin with a muscle relaxer, that's when I have I cannot mix my melatonin with anything unless I'm gonna fucking kick all night.
Yeah.
That's melatonin. I don't know what's in it, but you cannot mix
it's melatonin usually.
But no, I don't know what all the fucking ingredients are. Fucking dick.
In melatonin?
Yeah. What's the ingredient in melatonin?
Melatonin.
What's melatonin?
Huh?
What's melatonin?
You make it in your body. I know that.
But anyways, if I mix
the only other ingredient that might be in melatonin is the casing that's surrounding it. That's why it's in the vitamin section.
But like valerian root, if I were to take valerian root, it won't interact.
No,
but
you know what's
I
in
don't
valerian root?
like valerian root because I don't fall asleep as fast as I do with melatonin.
You know what's in valerian root?
Valerian root?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hardy har.
I mean, there's probably like the capsule has something in it, but so valerian root.
So there's a melatonin plant out there.
It's synthetic, I believe. I believe the way we ingest melatonin is synthetic, but it's made out of like FDA approved. Like it has to go through the vitamin section.
Yeah.
Where like other drugs have to go through a different vet of problems. But yeah, so we already make it in our bodies. So a lot of people that give it to their kids are fucking their kids up. That's what they say.
Uh-huh.
So like every once in a while, Like usually around colds or something, like very rare things. Technically not really rare if it's a cold, but like just very rare things. You give a child a melatonin at a low dose, it can help. But if you keep on doing it over and over, it actually change their melatonin rate in their body, and they'll have hard time sleeping forever. Yeah. So like, and that's what is different about you is like you need something to get you to sleep, not stay asleep.
Yep.
So it's valerian root is more of a stay gradually. It's a very slow, like you could take it at when you get done with work. So like next week, when you get done with work, take a valerian root, see how long it takes you to like feel tired and like groggy. And that will, span bigger. That's the idea. That's what my doctor told me. So, Doc, if you're lying, it was my old doctor. My new doctor, we strictly talk about narcotics, basically, because it's my Adderall. But, yeah. Did you seem like you're acting like you need to get up. You need to pee? Okay, I figured you need to pee. We got 6 minutes anyways till ad break. So let's watch one of yours.
Oh my God, I need to pee.
We're going to watch one of your clips.
I have so many clips.
Let's see if you have any in the edit room. Thank God. We'll go in since you have to pee so bad, we'll go in the old room. This is cool, kid. This is a cool kid. What did this say?
He didn't choose hip hop. Hip hop chose him.
It kind of looks like Bentley. Yeah, that's a OG. I believe he was a ginger, so I heard they were honorary. So it's pretty cool.
Cute.
We'll be right back, but we're not leaving you alone. There's clips.
BRB.
Awesome. Oh, back to the lighter. Ugh. Actually, I want the lighter the whole time. Oh my God, chat. Do you see this ugly bitch right in front of me? Okay. So good. I hate you. Mirror, mirror! Fuck you. You're doing such a good job. Not much further. I think I'm gonna just jump right back into my apartment. Almost there. Okay. We're good. Oh, God damn it! Help me! Help me! Where did my fucking drone go?
Кто-то кинул камень в окно.
Someone threw a stone at the window. What? Oh! Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! Kelly got messed up. I recently came across a cookbook. It stated that the taste of meat greatly improves fear. The body produces adrenaline and the meat becomes even juicier. Yum, yum. Gordon Ramsay of people. Stab you. Get out of here. Oh. Oh, okay, all right, I'm sorry. Sorry picking on you. Didn't mean it. April 18th, everybody, is National Anal Day. According to
Jim
Jeffries and his epic. I thought it was Anthony Jeselnik.
No, it was Jim Jeffries.
Good job. That was a test. Jim Jeffries. And Jesus. I used to have a shirt. My sister stole it. Kind of weird. And yeah, we're going to be celebrating that tonight after I get done
No, we're not.
streaming. Yeah.
No, we're not.
Oh, we'll be fine.
No, it isn't. It's
Just
never
like
fine.
every year. It's fine.
No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Why don't you take it in the ass for once?
You never offer anymore. And you have a speaker? Then what's this for? Apparently it has the best sound ever. Oh! That was a two-headed girlfriend. That was your kid? Why would you hate on your kid, bro? The music was too high. I'm gonna inputs. Screen, brightness, game settings, master volume. Oh, it doesn't. Yeah, the music's a little too high. That cut away from the jump scare right there. So, oh god damn it! That was scarier.
Позволить ей увидеть меня.
Thanks, babe, for 1,000 hearts. And I guarantee Thunder has this like in his car. Like that's how he listens to music. He has to drive really slow, or it'll skip. Stuff is getting weird. Oh, he has a computer and a skull. What's in its eye? Is that a wizard?
Нужно чем-то
I need
расколоть
something
череп.
to split the skull with. What? Wait. That's toilets. Okay, so 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3. Oh, God damn it! Oh! Oh! What's the number again? Okay, where's my ciggies at? Oh, they're over here.
Родители уехали.
The parents left. I can smoke now. See, I knew it. I don't even know what brand ciggies those are. They look like Pall Malls. You're not gonna open a window, dude. This kid's a badass. Oh, you motherfucker! Oh, I hate when lights do that. Oh, God damn it again! Oh! What time is it? What is that? Am I using a musket? Now I can't even remember when it all started. I think I fell in love with human flesh since childhood. What? Who hurt you? What is that? What's BO triangle A? Boda? That's a sugar thingy? I can't. Oh! What the fuck?
Пушистый ублюдок!
Oh my god! I really thought it was one of you guys. I thought you were fucking with my stream. Oh, kick that fucker. Give me the... bitch. Where's the body? Yeah, that has to be like a $3,000, $5,000. Where the fuck are you, bro? Where are you? Fucking moan in my ear, weirdo. Yeah.
You played this on 2 jars.
I don't care.
Why are you doing this to me? Because I'm a woman?
You'll see. You'll see. Yeah, woman.
Katy Perry flew into space and the internet cannot take it seriously.
Okay. All right, there's noise happening, but I don't know. That's the 2 doors opened. Oh, fuck! No! Get out! Get out! No. You could jump over that, motherfucker. Oh, my God.
Yeah, and
Okay.
that one's going to be married to Jeff Bezos, the ones that
Okay.
owns Amazon.
Are you talking about this one or
Yeah.
this one?
No, right there, her.
Oh, the Lizard Queen. Okay. And then
Lizard Queen.
Sorry, what's her name?
I don't know.
Okay, what's this one?
Счастливого,
Happy
мать вашу,
motherfucking
Хэллоуина.
Halloween. Need
Нужно
to
послушать
listen to
музыку.
music. Okay.
Какая мягкая
What a
подушка.
soft pillow.
Ну, почему
But
мне
why
так неудобно
is
на
it
ней спать?
so uncomfortable to sleep on? I don't know. I have to have a pretty stiff pillow, if you know what I mean. It's up to you to turn this kid's life around, Slayer. You know what? I think he's lost. He's a lost child. He's not gonna. There's nothing I could do. I'm trying to listen to music. Is it this one? Right click to switch the track. I'm liking this track. Oh. I'm more of a hip hop fan, but this guitar slaps. Started the game. Okay, yep.
Behind you.
You motherfucker. Oh, I see ya. I see ya. I see you, little shit. Okay. Is that a tub? Is that a tub? What am I, a vampire? Is that a tub of blood? Darth
what?
Maul. And you saw his robot leg, and I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, baby. And he was beefed. He was caked.
Right.
What did you laugh at, chat? Boom, Spider-Man.
It's fucking
Is that
on it. Yeah, that's what got me. I was like, dude, I just think about
I
him
was like-
laying in a hole talking to himself, like, oh no, Obi-Wan Kenobi, oh no, he's gonna do it again.
All I could think of is like in the beginning of Phantom Menace is that little crawly thing that moves. the hologram is now his legs.
Right, it
That's
really
his-
is.
That's his
The
first one.
foreshadowing.
He has to work up to the two legs, you know? If you act like we're talking about real people and they're gonna come get us, Maverick. Like,
no,
are
I'm
you okay?
watching chat. Yeah, Darth Maul's gonna kick the door in now.
Oh, they're leaving. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Yeah, get out of here, Mom and Dad. I'm gonna go have ciggies and fuck the babysitter.
Hello.
Hello. You looking dapper.
What?
You look so handsome.
Ew, don't call me handsome.
Why?
I don't like that.
What do you mean?
Not handsome.
Everybody, she looks handsome, right?
You're such a cute girl.
See? So, Blue Origin's 11-minute journey to the edge of space. I named this video 11-minute astronauts because technically they are. I give them that qualification. So, yeah, this is a little clip. I'm so proud of him. Pretty scary. Aren't you afraid to fly?
You know what? Get your fucking video
Sorry,
over.
The video's playing.
Soft landing despite the sporty.
I feel kind of like a dick for leaving these people. I could go get help. I could help them. If I could just escape. What does that word mean? Anybody read Russian? Pretty sure that's Russian. We're winning. Why can't I see the... What? Oh, I just had to move. Ah. Yo, there's a body in here the whole time? I see the mouse trap. Haha, fuck you. Yes?
Oh, God. I can't handle people scraping ice. Oh, my God. My skin just... No. No. No.
Okay, clip
No.
that, please.
No.
Chat, please clip that.
I'm already freaking out. I'm freaking the fuck out right now.
Okay.
Okay, well, here, next one. What is your favorite color of crayon?
Orange. Duh.
Just plain orange.
Fucking orange is the best color of all time.
I'm sorry, guys
So good.
and gals. I can't believe I've done this. I'm so embarrassed. Oh,
It is hilarious.
How did you even manage it?
Oh yeah, he could only hear me. So I went to the hospital because I got shot by the naked people up on the mountain. And when I got here, I got checked in and it said, "Hey, flex your E muscle." So I did, and I wound up in the freaking X-ray room.
Damn.
Yeah. And I've just been in here for the last 45 minutes.
Jesus.
45 minutes, but you only posted on Birdie like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, I had to go out ahead and have a ciggy and figure shit out. Got the drone?
Крутая игрушка.
Cool
Родители
toy. My
подарили
parents
мне его в
give
надежде,
it
что я
to
буду
me,
хорошо
hoping
учиться.
that I would study
Наивный.
well. So naive. Wow. Okay, this kid's a dick. This kid's a dick. Crusty socks. I know why. I know why he's grounded now. Is this guy a streamer? This kid a streamer? He's got a VR. Look at that PC. Dust. Just saying. Look at that mic though. It's a pro mic. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Everything's back to normal, kind of. Mic was down here. Oh. I fucking broke it. God damn it, bro. Oh. Of course it happens like this. Awesome. Okay, there's keys there, working at a prison. Who's that thing? Who's that little guy? Who's that? Is that a boot? New outfit. Where's this from?
Huh?
Where'd you buy this at?
Emu.
Oh, the exotic Temu.
What?
Same. Same.
Where's your boobs out?
I can't. Too revealing. Probably don't need the flashlight on. Oh, there it is. Wasn't there before. Oh, motherfucker! Oh, shit! All right, let me leave. You locked me in here. Oh, fuck me, dude. I didn't even see what it was.
I'm not fucking leaving.
The second
Menopause Podcast.
Welcome to the fucking show.
You're so pretty.
You're an ass.
You are pretty though.
And we're back.
We're here.
Welcome back in. Sorry for the long break. We stopped over at Bring the Machine stream.
Yep.
He's naked basically over there.
Pretty much.
From the top up. Let's watch a few more clips and then we're off to bed. I'm pretty fucking baked.
You're gonna eat before you go to bed.
I'm gonna eat so many things. Canadian jokes. Wait, what was the one that we watched before? It was something about this kid's awesome. It was a hip hop.
Yeah, he was
video.
listening to Tupac.
I can't find it.
Did you delete it?
Maybe I did. Oh, good on me. Canadian jokes.
Liam, every time I hit your mom from the back, it sounds like someone running in flip-flops. Oh, I'm so mad at your mom right now, of course. She wanted to role play as a dog and master, but then killed the mood when she dragged her butthole across the carpet.
See, that's the only way I can watch that show. Is in short spurts because I can like actually laugh at that shit and like understand it before they're on to their next joke. They're so fast with the fucking.
It is very quick.
Dan, we miss you.
Miss you, Dan. I know you don't watch us, but we still miss you.
Cardi Cat in the hat. Okay.
That your nigga, he is both bars. He tight like a nun. Kinda hunted up with my thumb. I don't care where you from. Better beat this shit like a drum. Don't be talking shit like you know me. I ride dick like a pony. Girl, that nigga look like a brokey.
Jesus.
Don't fuck with his homie.
That's a pretty on point costume too.
Yeah, it is.
That's crazy. Cat. This one's just named Cat, really? Were you just giving up this day when you put this clip in?
It's old as shit.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I want you to feed me and scoop up my poo.
That was it? Oh my god, were you stoned when you found that one?
Church.
Jesus.
I probably was stoned.
Try again. Oh, it has a virus. It won't let me delete it. Get out of my PC. Okay. Cool dog. This is the last one. Yo, I don't know if he sped that video up. It looks so natural. Like,
that dog was so chill. That dog was like, I don't give a fuck. Just do it.
yeah, it's like, oh, we're doing another TikTok. I get it.
Let's do it.
He gets the good treats. I guarantee it. It's like,
yeah.
if Daddy does good on this video, I get good treats.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, guys. We will be back next week. I will be back Sunday morning, early as fug, live on site. Slay Sports kicks off Sunday. I'm casting a flag football team. Brain the Machine is on the first game, and then hopefully he's not hurt one. He has to sign a waiver. I was like, you have to sign a waiver? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, we are getting old, aren't we? And after the game, I'm hopefully like televising the whole thing.
Yep.
So
Tune in Sunday.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Where the fuck is it?